Hello and welcome to one and all. You are now about to watch a moment in time of Man Cave Poetry Days, Poetry of Life, readings from the Man Cave. As these poems are written by me, they are reflections, thoughts or experiences of life and its funny ways. The titles speak for themselves.
Hello, welcome again to another installment of Man Cave Poetry Days. Well, I hope you've been well and living the dream, like we all are. So let me take a few moments of your time and read some poetry to you. The three poems I have for you today are To Forge Our Life, From an Age, and Pleasure and Pain. So let's do it. The first one I have for you today is called To Forge Our Life. I walk through the streets, no sound, no emotion, a still quiet in the air. The picture of still life, is it a forgery? The clock starts ticking, time starts running. Delivering chaos, the machine takes hold. To set the day in motion, we need to help, so we are told. We must earn our place in the so-called race, not to question, to obey, to forge our life by the narrative we are given. Not to think, but to accept their truths. There is no salvation in a dystopian world. Our truth comes from within, not from this world of sin. A belief in who we are, not what we will be. There is a comfort in knowing our true calling given. We are free to take control. The light is our salvation, not the darkness of damnation. And when you have a look around now, man, it's getting pretty mixed up out there, isn't it? So, yes, there is salvation at hand. I hope everybody finds it eventually. Right, the second one I have for you today is called From an Age. Being of who we are made comes from an age of our ancestors before us. From the road they travelled, we carry the dust on our shoes and their strength in our hearts. To never be still, to have courage to carry on. For if the dust may settle, the path may fade. To lose our way, time will never tell you that I told you so. It only shows the price you had to pay. To feel the strength to grab hold of the courage within, take that journey, see the path laid out. At times it may fade, never given. It's not where we are from. A belief in yourself to bring truth and understanding will guide your way. Your courage will stay, your path will clear for many a long year. And it will. Right, the last one I have for you today is called Pleasure and Pain. Trails of emptiness, paths we have taken that have led nowhere. Away to a clearing, a small utopia in a world of hustle and bustle. We still stand in line, seeking the truth, looking for life's answers that feel so far away. Words can't explain the distance between pleasure and pain. Though inner strength and faith can find you that clearing. a place of your inner peace, your utopia. In a world we don't need to fight, with pain in the dark and pleasure in the light. Think about it. Right, now we're going to have a bit of music appreciation. So, last week I gave you a line from one of the all-time classics. Now this dude's an American singer and actor. Acting, I didn't know he did, but yeah. Now he's known for his, out of it, powerful, wide-ranging voice. He had some pretty good notes inside him. Now this album, or this song, comes from off an album that is part of a trilogy that started in 1977 and went to 2006. The 3 different albums titled the same. Now it has sold over 100 million records, making him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Now this is the first album of the trilogy, and this album actually stayed in the charts for 9 years. It's pretty unreal, actually, 9 years. And it's one of the best-selling albums in history. Not just now, history. Now, they're still saying that this, as of 2016, they're still saying that this album's still selling 200,000 copies on average every year. Now, he has received the Grammy Award for Best Solo Rock Vocal Performance. He ranks 96th on VH1's 100 Greatest Artists of Hard Rock of all time. And he's acted, get this, he's acted in over 50 films and TV shows. I never knew that. So, the line I gave you last week was, "Then I'm down in the bottom of a pit in the blazing sun, torn and twisted at the foot of a burning bike. It's off Bat Outta Hell by Meatloaf." Of course you knew that, didn't you? You can't not. He's been around. Bat Outta Hell, still played on the radio, and I've got it on my playlist, and I still love it. It's still a great song. So good on you, Meat, for a really cool album and for some really great music. So, this week we're going to, well, this band's been around for a long time. They're a British rock band this time, formed in 1961, and from 1968 to 1973, so from 1961 to 1968, they were known under another name, then they changed and became the name they are here. And then from 1968 to 73, they recorded 5 albums which sold over 14 million copies. Now, they're recognised for their influence in 1970s power pop genre, which I think that's a bit, I think they're not a pop, they're, let's call them a soft rock, more so than pop. Now, they ended up having 4 consecutive worldwide hits from 1970 to 72. One of their songs from 1970 actually became a #1 hit for Harry Nelson in 1972. So, check it out. See what you can find out. Now, the line I'm going to give you this week is, "I remember finding out about you." It's only a short line. It comes from a really cool song from a little, I would say, not a greatly known band, but a good band. I'll give it to you again. "I remember finding out about you." I'll give you the next line. No, I won't. You can't find out for yourself. So, we'll see how good Mrs. Producer is. Hello, Mrs. Producer. Nearly. Yes, that's it. Yes. Yes, it is. Yep, that's right. Yeah, this is probably the most well-known song down here anyway. Yes, yes, cool. Okay, alright, ciao. She knows that song. Not of the other few, though, but hey, we all live and learn. So, if you know what it is, drop me a line, tell me in the comments what the name of the song is, who sang it, and if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button and hop on board. Yeah. And like I say, the song that I gave you this week, that I told you the line from last week, will be on my playlist. So if you want to go and have a look, Bat Out of Hell will be at the top of the playlist. So yeah. So on that note, I'm done. So it's good day for the Man Cave and good day for me. Ciao.